The TB12 Method: How to Achieve a Lifetime of Sustained Peak Performance by Tom Brady. A message from Tom Brady. Since I was a young athlete growing up in San Mateo, California, playing sports has been one of the greatest joys and privileges of my life. But over the years, I've also seen how the practice of intense training and the wear and tear that sports inflicts on the body takes away that joy for too many athletes. About 12 years ago, though, my belief that pain and athletics were synonymous began to change when I started working with my friend and body coach, Alex Guerrero, to develop what we now call the TB12 method. The TB12 method is a holistic regimen that focuses on developing and maintaining something that many people have probably never heard of: muscle pliability, along with other elements that enhance pliability. I believe that muscle pliability is the missing leg of the traditional strength and training model of aerobic activity and weightlifting, bringing balance to a system that has been imbalanced for decades. Pliability and the TB12 method can help reduce the risk of injury and give anyone the tools they need to achieve their long-term potential. Based on my experience and that of the thousands of clients who visited the TB12 Sports Therapy Center in Foxborough, Massachusetts, weekend warriors, high school athletes, and men and women of all ages who want to keep fit, as well as some of the world's most elite performers, Pliability can help anyone who's interested in elevating their performance and living an energetic life on and off the field. To my mind, ability allows athletes to achieve. Durability allows them to continue achieving, and pliability makes both possible. In this book, I'll walk you through the 12 principles of the TB12 method. Along with pliability, you'll also read about exercises you can do to reduce the chance of injury, the best ways to work out, what proper hydration means, what foods and supplements can improve your performance, how to recover and rest, and what kinds of brain exercises can ramp up your performance. As a pro football player, I define sustained peak performance in ways that are unique to what I do in my job and in the way I want to live my life on the field. You don't need to be an elite athlete, or for that matter, an athlete at all, to apply these methods to your life. The most important thing is to try one principle at a time. Hold yourself to your own standards for what you want to achieve, and remember that the TB12 method is built less on perfection than it is on progress in forming positive daily habits. In that way, this regimen will start to stick and make a difference in your health, well-being, energy, vitality, and your own peak performance. What I've written in these pages are my beliefs and my beliefs in the TB12 method, which, taken together, have allowed me to achieve so many of my dreams. I hope you'll find value in them and that they will improve your own life as well. Tom Brady. Tom Brady is the quarterback and offensive captain of the New England Patriots, a team he played for since 2000. During his time with the team, he has won 5 Super Bowls and was named MVP in 4 of them. Additionally, he won 2 league MVP awards, 2007 and 2010, has been selected to 12 Pro Bowls, and has led the New England Patriots to more division titles, 14, than any other quarterback in NFL history. As of the end of the 2016 season, Brady is 4th all-time in career passing yards, 4th in career touchdown passes, and 3rd in career passer rating. With a career postseason record of 25-9, he has won more playoff games than any other quarterback and has appeared in more playoff games than any player at any position. The TB12 method is his first book. And since 2017, he's gone on to win another Super Bowl with Tampa Bay. All right, Chapter 1, What I Used to Believe. Just before the start of the Patriots' 2016 championship season, I went to a field near my house and threw the football with one of my dearest friends, my body coach and the co-founder of the TB12 method, Alex Guerrero, and a former teammate. It was a brisk, late summer afternoon, perfect New England football weather. As I was running through my typical football training regimen, I knew one thing for sure. I'd never thrown the ball as well as I did that day. Not when the Patriots won the Super Bowl in 2001 or in 2004, 2005, or 2014. Not ever. In fact, not in my life. It was one of those days I was in the zone. I was throwing the ball better than I ever had, and I remember being really excited about the opportunity to play and to show all the things I'd been working on in the off season. I also remembered thinking my ability to sustain my peak for performance over the past 10 years is almost unbelievable to me. But I suppose that's what peak performance really means. Continuing to get better year after year, or at least that's what it means to me. In my belief, it would not be possible without an ongoing commitment to the very different holistic wellness and training program that Alex and I began developing over a decade ago. We call it the TB12 method. At its core, the TB12 method focuses on developing and maintaining something that many people have probably never heard of: muscle pliability. Over the past few years, we have designed the principles of the TB12 method, principles that have created far more sustained peak performance than anything I've ever read, studied, experienced, or trained against. And that have also given me the confidence and the capability to reach the higher and higher levels of achievement as each year passes. Every year we seek to improve, and I would love for you to do the same. Nearly 18 seasons of playing professional football have shown me that sustained peak performance isn't about luck. It's about hard work, dedication, discipline, and the support of a great team. You can't do it alone. I am beyond blessed. I turned 40 years old this past August, and not only do I feel as healthy as I ever have, but more to the point, I'm proud to still be playing at the highest level and standard for my game. My ability to sustain my peak performance over the last 10 years came from rethinking how to train, and specifically how to train with pliability. I now realize that this is something that can help not only elite athletes, but anyone and everyone who's willing to commit to living a life of wellness and vitality. Casual athletes, weekend warriors, yoga practitioners, marathon runners, anyone. In this book, I'll be sharing the principles that have allowed me to sustain peak performance and showing you how to apply them to your own daily life. I also believe the TB12 method can inspire a movement that radically reforms the way we train and helps us live a more natural, holistic, healthy lifestyle while lowering our risk of injury, increasing our vitality, and taking our performance to the next level. As such, I'm writing this book in the hopes that my experiences and discoveries can resonate with everyone and allow them to achieve beyond what they can even envision for themselves. As far as pliability is concerned, an ounce of prevention really is worth a pound of cure. What is pliability? I'll go into it in more detail later in this book, but for now and briefly, Alex and I define pliability as training as targeted, deep force muscle work that lengthens and softens muscles at the same time. Those muscles are rhythmically contracted and relaxed. This happens in sessions that take place both before, after any sport or activity, in my case football. Regular pliability training, coupled with the right holistic routine to maintain that pliability, conditions our brains and bodies, and therefore our muscles, to maintain the same lengthened, softened, primed state as they carry out whatever activity you're asking them to do, from carrying a baby to lifting luggage to climbing stairs to getting out of a chair to playing pro sports. But pliability is also bigger than that. To me, and within the TB12 method, pliability is the missing leg of the traditional strength and conditioning model of aerobic activity and lifting weights. Of course, it goes without saying that we all need strength and conditioning, enough strength to do the job we need to do, including the acts of daily living, and enough endurance to do it over a desired time frame. But by incorporating pliability training into your workout regimen, you'll be able to sustain your own peak performance in ways that minimize the risk of injury. If any injury happens, pliability training will put you on a faster road to recovery. We'll discuss specific methods of practicing pliability in a later chapter. This concludes the beginning of the TB12 method, part 1. Please check out part 2 as I continue through the introduction. Thank you. And don't forget to like and subscribe.